We're back early, and boy oh boy, are there two doozies on the card for this one. Hi there everybody, it's James, and welcome back to Futureman, where we have an interesting game on our hands. I told you I'd come back if something interesting happened. Well, something interesting has happened. If you look at the league table here, Nordby IF are on 24 points, along with us. That means they are undefeated, and we're playing them today. Also then, Klogving FIF, I just apologize if you're Swedish. I just apologize. Our next opponent, and they're in third, so there is a good season-defining things going on here. By the way, I find it funny that we are went from having the worst goal-scoring record last year and the worst goals allowed record to the best goal scoring record and the best goals allowed record. We've only allowed 2 goals in our entire time so far in 8 matches. But yeah, this is season device. Undefeated versus undefeated, first versus second in the league. As you can see here, do I really need to go into all of the matches? I mean, 3-1, 6-1, 2-1, or 2-0, 1-0, 3-6, 4-1. I mean, 2 goals allowed, 30-something plus goals scored. Absolute insanity. Another signing we did make was this guy, Jorge de Thomas, a German-Spanish center back who used to play for Schalke. He's 24 years old. He's a good, strong center back, left-footed, 6'1", stays back at all times. He's kind of a nice utility option to have off the bench, and kind of made it so that we have a good, solid amount of center backs now. Kind of 3, because games have been coming twice a week, so we've got 3 center backs, 2 wing backs, 5 midfielders, Martin, and then 10 million strikers who I don't even know how I'm going to get them all to play. But that's a me problem, not a you problem. Actually, is Kessin? Kessin we may sell. Kessin's not happy because he's not getting enough game time. But we have Martin, Pierre-Louis Martin, who's scored 8 goals in 3 starts and 3 sub appearances. And we got Jeunesse, who scored 8 goals and 3 assists. And then 7 appearances. So, yeah, and Pardos, who's got 4 goals and 4 assists in 5 appearances. Our strikers be scoring goals for fun. Also, the weirdly standout player of the season so far is Oleski Tenho. The guy has scored 2 free kick goals and then 2 just absolute screamers from outside the area. Ignore the down arrows. He's just been an absolute beast on the left-hand side of that midfield. So yeah, today, this is the team. Martin, Jeunesse. This is kind of the settled best 11. Martin, Jeunesse, Tenno, White, Lingerhoff, Gua, Davis, Enez, Wrzinski, Julian, and Sedvin in goal, with Melnick, De Thomas, Pritchard, Morezos, Fleming, Pardos, and Barako on the bench. Barako has been nice, but boy, I need him to be more consistent than he is. The guy scored a ton of goals, and he is consistent, but he just can't right now. Oh, they want us to be positive. We'll play positively. Focus play down the right. I've already mentioned the team. Let's just jump right in. Here's the other funny part is that we are actually starting to build some not match sharpness. We've got sharpness, but some team cohesion, which is scary that this team has barely any team cohesion, and we're doing this well. This is away from home for us. Wanted you to pick up where you left off. I have faith. Go out there, make me proud. And also, the team is actually starting to buy in with what I'm doing. That guy is leading the list somewhere. There's a lot of real people here. By the way, Nordby came down last year. So that's why they are... Wow, you can see that. That's why they're a big stadium. They're also a professional squad, so this could be difficult for us. Now, remember, the first place goes up. Second place gets into a relegation playoff battle. Ball in here, Jeunesse, Martin. Okay, there we go. 3 minutes in, the 2 strikers combined. This has been kind of the go-to. Even though Jeunesse is playing as the advanced forward, it's just great to see that these guys have a great understanding. And they're both just fast and can finish. Enez find it, Jeunesse heads it down, and Marlene Marlene, Martine, Martin, Martien, Martien, Martien. I just have a good understanding. Oh, Davis, heavy touch. Brzezinski's there, White, Langerhoff, Julian, Gua, Genest. Now watch, here comes the cross at pullback. Martine's there. Martine finished. That's the goal we're known for, is winger to Genest to Martine, or the other way around, which is wing back to Martine to Genest. It's just, I mean, we pull the defense forward, and the best part is because he's in that deep line forward role, he's not trying to get to the byline. He actually wants to sit in that penalty spot area, and it's just chef's kiss. Beautiful. This is how this team goes about its job. All right, ball's in there. We've got two guys on it. Yep, he's got it. Now he's going to run. Finds Genest. Hey, what do you think is going to happen here, guys? Do you think Genest is going to pull it back and then Martine's going to score it? Yep, it's offside, but there you go. There's a thing. So you see how we do. This tactic is just nuts. Also, this is on the new update, the one that came out today, December 1st, the 12.3 update or whatever it is that they came out with. So they should have had some like gameplay fixes and some other stuff kind of come through. The competition and substitution rules aren't fixed, but I'm kind of not worried about that anyways. Sato, Gua, Langerhoff. We've loosed out position. Bergen's going to send it a little bit long. Up, Martine's there. Genest, and there's Genest. Benot gets his goal, 9th of the season. The funny part is we have like second and third in the top goal scorers for the season, but we don't have number one because we have two strikers who actually score just a ton of goals. That's just the high press, direct football. That's an outside the foot flick into the top right corner. These guys are just scoring for fun. Let's see how tight the offside is. That's not a tight offside. Yeah, just a flick of the right foot. This is number 2 in the league, by the way. Langerhoff, ball in there. White, back post. Doesn't matter. Javon White scores. He wanted a new contract. We've offered him a new contract. We're going to have to pay him more money than he gets, but he kind of anchors that midfield, and I kind of like having him around. So, yeah. Bashir, White. I mean, 4 goals up on the team in second place, who's also gone undefeated on not that much XG. Tenno, ball in. Brzezinski almost gets it there. That's the one problem I think I have, is that we don't have enough like height in center back to like really do like win those headers for like set piece goals. Not like last year we were doing it. But also we probably don't get as many corners as last year because Martine, Genest, is this going to be a goal? Oh my God, they actually saved it. Probably because we don't get as many corners because we actually score from open play now. Tenno. Ball's in. Brzezinski's there. Persons. There's that. All right. I mean, it's pretty simple here. Happy way things are going. Well done. Keep going forward. We've scored a lot of goals. I would like to score more goals. Ball over the top. Sedvin's there. Collects. And watch as we build from the back. Brzezinski. Tenno. Enes. Davis. Good check down. Enes. White. Over the top to Genest. He's going to collect this. He's going to pull it back to Julian. Cross comes in. Oh, and that's a foul. So Marlon's going to take it. And Penanks it past the keeper for his 11th goal. It's a hat trick for him. We're now winning 5-0. And ladies and gentlemen, it is a rout. So let's watch. Oh my God, the build-up again. Direct, Wazinski, Davis. Over the top, Marlon is not going to get there. Wazinski's going to collect that as a header. They're going to send it up. Burwa is going to pull this across. Penalty. Well, I guess when you're up 5-0. By the way, 2 of our goals against us have been penalties. So, or now the 3rd goal is against us. So 2 of them now have been penalties. That's the guy who is leading the goal scoring for them. All right, let's think about making some changes here. Marlon gets tackled. Oh, they're going to actually make a comeback here? Nope. That's way over. Our wingbacks are not having a great day right now, so let's start making some changes. Davis can come off for Melnick. Pritchard can come on for Giwa. And then Thomas can come on for Wierzinski. And then I'll leave the rest for now. Our holding mid loves to get into foul. Yep, there he is. White's got a yellow card. I told you, they love to get into foul trouble. But we have so much depth on bench when it comes to goal scoring. Yeah, let's just start cheesing the game a little bit here. Let's bring on Fleming for him, and then Marin's got his hat trick. Let's bring on Pardos, who is the deep line forward, has all the assists. Pritchard, Fleming, Pritchard, ball in. Pardos. I mean, Pardos can also head the ball, which is strange. I think he scored 2 goals from headers. Wow. All right. So I built that up to be something, and then it was this. That was a great win, boys. Well done. I think this kind of shows you where we're at and what can happen in this league. I also have a gut feeling that if I don't sign to a lot of these guys to contracts now, I'm not going to have them come June, because a lot of people are going to want to buy these guys off me. It just means we get to go more free agent hunting, right? Right. Squad planner, you reacts to controversy. Rich, how do you think the official is Sweden? Do you want to try words in my mouth? Marley, of course, it was great. 3 goals and assists. How can you say that it hasn't been great? Marlon, he is the guy. 4 people, 4 whole guys, huh? All right. Well then, I'll see you guys back here in a little bit for the next one against Kudving. See if we can't keep this run going. Okay, we're back for the next game against Kudving. Kudving. No real changes to the squad or the bench except for one, which is Arnoldsson comes in for the suspended Javion White. Everybody else is the same. We are going to go more attacking because we can, and we'll submit it and go, and let's just see what happens. The only other thing I have to talk about is that I have signed a non-contract center back from a lower league that's an 18-year-old Kosovoian center back that's trained in Sweden, who's 6'6", who will be joining us in July. So that'll be fun, especially because, it's another homegrown center back who is really tall and is going to sit at the center of that defense and just cause problems. I think Julian, Guama, Genest. Okay, there we go. 3 minutes in, Genest scores. Jiwa is the assist. Wierzinski, Julian, ball over the top. Giwa, Genest, 1 touch, chest controlled down, goal. It's going to be another one of these. Oh, third place team. Third place. Ball in. Oh. Wow, there was 2 shots at that from center backs. And it just didn't want to happen. As we look like we're in pretty comfortable control of this game. How is Marion doing? Marion's doing okay. Looks like they're trying to play out the back. Are they now? Well then. If they're trying to play out the back. Boop. There you go. Have fun with that. You're going to play out the back. I'm going to press. Out of the mid block into the high block. And you're capable of even better. Let's go to the second half. And let's just watch the insanity. You can see we've got him pinned back pretty hard. Here. Norby. Okay. So they've got a goal. Inez. Marin. Ooh, that's a rough tackle. Davis finds Marin. Ball back here to Davis. Cross comes in. It's cleared. Langeroff. Giwa. Cross comes in. Marin's there. Oh, he doesn't normally miss those. But this time, we're underperforming our XG a little bit here. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Langer off. Oh, that's a great way to get your first goal of the season now, isn't it? Just beautiful free kick. Jesus. Wow. Just steps up. Bang. Top bins. Cleaner as you like. Who's tiring? You know what, Marin, you've had some good plays. Let's get him Pardos in here, just because he can pass a little bit. Davis can get off for Melnick. Wrzinski can come off for Urchik. And we'll just call that good. Make those 3 subs. We've got a little bit more control of the game here. Pardos is obviously can deep line forward, so we're gonna have him deep line forward. Ball out here. Ball's cleared. Pardos does collect. Finds Jua. He's got the through ball to Genest. Genest gets tackled. Jua sends it in there. Pardos, I mean, he loves the header of a ball. He absolutely does. As it looks like Norby goes up 3-0 now, but, I mean, we've got our 1 win over them so far this season. That's going to be crucial for us because I don't see them losing a game besides against us, so we really got to keep the pressure up. Genest, ball in there. Urchik. Stefa does it in stoppage time. Do we have anybody really tiring? We really don't. So we're just going to skip that. And bang. There we go. This is how we do it. Welcome to the team that's we're going to get promoted. And the thing is, too, the worst part is that the other teams aren't going to drop any, Norby isn't going to drop any points, so it's going to take us all the way to the end. Aren't they? Oh, boy. All right. I will see you guys probably some point. Where are we even? We're in May. Back in, like, July sometime, maybe. Yeah, like July, August, come back then. Move months. I got to keep playing this save. We're steamrolling. We're raffle stomping. And once again, if things get closer, things get weird, I'll bring you back here like I did for this one. But until then, I've been James. You've been you. This has been Futureman. See you in the next one. Bye.